Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? Let's see what's going on with you. I just want to let people know for Thursday's readings from now on, starting Tuesday, I'm just going to be putting a few of those readings out every day. When they're done, I'll just start over. So I will not be putting them all up at once on Thursdays. And I will change which ones I start with. So sometimes, you know, your sign will be the first one up. Okay. But it won't take more than a few days or so. I'm just going to keep putting them out there. Yeah. And energy updates in between. And these will stay the same for now. So let's have a look. Virgo, what's going on? And we have find balance, some Libra energy. So this is about finding balance and harmony. Yeah. So someone here knowing their worth. I do see a Taurus energy. Someone who knows their worth. Nice. Someone here is pushing through some insecurity, some Cancer energy. And we have some more Cancer energy. Relax. Someone here just needs to relax. Okay, so someone pushing through insecurity, and I feel someone here is about to take the lead, but it has to do with someone's worth and value. This is someone learning their own worth, I feel. Okay, but it could be we're needing to let someone know that. And I do see harmony, balance in the situation that is calling for, well, balance and being fair. Yeah, justice. Tell me about finding balance. Oops, that's coming out quick. Yeah, the Empress tries to keep everything very balanced. This could be a Taurus. You may be dealing with a Taurus, but it could still be yourself in this energy, just in this energy. See, someone who knows their worth. Beautiful. I can't believe that's just come out all by itself like that. I know you've all heard it before. I can see people rolling their eyes. Here we go. But this is someone who lets people know they're open, but they also know their worth. So yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this is someone who's not budging and giving in to someone. They're protecting themselves. Yeah, because there's if you're dealing with somebody who's insecure, often you have to kind of protect yourself. But this is somebody here who needs to let go of something for sure. Yeah, see, it's about being fair, pushing through. It's all about justice and somebody coming in right, but it's a person who needs to push through insecurity. Yeah, it's about someone treating someone right. Someone here wasn't fair because of possibly their own insecurities. And there we have this building. See, this is often doing a little inner work, Cancer energy, but it's someone who just needs to relax, kind of just chill out a little bit here. Someone here maybe even works a lot too, focusing so much on work that they're not balancing out their life. Yeah, there's a need. It's calling for balance here. It takes two people to build too. See, it takes two people. But it's all about this justice and harmony. It's about being fair. Somebody here is not budging and giving in. It could have to do with commitment or just feeling that someone's not being fair. So it's making someone feel a little insecure. Yeah, so someone holding on to something. They're keeping it all in. Yeah. Somebody holding a little bit of a grudge or just keeping themselves stuck. Too much focus on money, because this is about balance. See, it's too much focus on money. Someone's focusing too much on that. Not enough in other aspects of their life, where someone just wasn't treating someone right. Yeah, too much work, not enough play. Tell me about justice. Yeah, very strong Taurus energy here. My goodness. It could be coming from the Empress energy, but I feel some of you could be dealing with that. So this is about an agreement between two people. See, someone has some kind of insecurities. It has to do with their money. Someone's obviously worked hard to get where they're at, but there's so much focus on money. Someone's lifestyle, maybe a bit of a workaholic. See, it's somebody who it's about calling for balance. Yeah. It's about two people being on the same page too, some kind of an agreement here. Often agreeing to disagree, possibly. Let me see. Yeah, it's about being fair. It has to do with commitment. Somebody here is married to their job. But the Empress is someone who keeps everything in balance, you see. So interesting. Yeah, this is someone taming the beast or teaching someone how they want to be treated, but it's somebody who's tamed to that beast within themselves. They've learned to do a little of this, a little of that, all in harmony and balance to accomplish the same goal. Yeah, I think we got someone dealing with a workaholic. All work, no play. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's got insecurity, see, being sneaky. A little bit of sneaky energy. It has to do with taking a situation to the next level, and then we have indecision. So this is an energy of someone who needs to take off the blindfold and see. Because this is often insecure. We know that. See, pushing through, often someone who tries to sneak away, they try to get away with something. And that's about taking it to the next level. It's about committing. Somebody here tries to sneak away as soon as it's time to go to the next level because they're insecure. And a lot of it has to do with money. It's somebody who's worked hard to get where they're at. It's a person definitely married to their job, but it's also someone who has a fear of commitment. Yeah. Because of the money. So it's somebody here who's, I think, needs to take off the blindfold. They need to go within and see. Someone needs to go within and see. Yeah. This is someone who doesn't want to look at it, though. They don't want to go there. Yeah, see, we got that energy, shining a light, looking for clues and answers. It's all about clarity. Yeah, someone here is going within. It has to do with going down that path. Every time it's time to go down that path to making a commitment. This is somebody who just focuses on work or they just get busy. It's a kind of an avoidant kind of energy, but it's all has to do with someone who doesn't want to take it to the next level because they don't want to look at it. Like I say, insecurity. There may have been some hurt and heartache at some point too. Oh my gosh. There's been some sort of someone who's felt defeated, but it's a little bit of mind games, manipulation. Someone's it's a person who wants their cake and eat it too. They want things their way, so they manipulate to make it happen. But now something has ended. Yeah, someone is going, thanks, but no thanks. It's not good enough. I don't want this. I don't need it. But this is also someone not looking at what they need to see. Okay? And why somebody has walked away. So someone's seeking something new. But this is often someone who does this. As soon as it's time to get to the next level, they can't see a way forward. So they simply reject the other person and walk away. But it's often the fear of rejection. It's a fear of sharing that innermost self. Someone here needs to do a little inner work. There is way too much focus on money. So someone who doesn't need to... It's about time off, being able to relax. But it's someone here who's holding on. You see, they want things their way, and if they don't get what they want, they just walk away. But I think it's why someone else walked away. It's the Empress. The Empress has walked away. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So just take it as it resonates. But this is somebody here, definitely a person who works a lot. A lot of insecurity about money, because someone's definitely worked hard to get where they're at. But there's too much focus on it, like way too much focus. It's keeping someone stuck. Someone here already knows the answers they're seeking too. See, it's all about going within, what this person sees. It's often a person who doesn't want to look at it though. Because it's about having to face that fear. Fear that once they do take it to the next level, the other person will walk away. Yeah, all kinds of things. Yeah, we have a person kind of going slow here, assessing a situation. Good. This looks like someone's overcoming this. It's a person who's worked hard, definitely, I can see, to get where they're at. But we also have this beautiful energy of the Empress. Someone who showers abundance, someone who keeps their life in balance. But they're taming the beast. This is someone teaching someone how they want to be treated, so they're walking away. This is somebody very kind, compassionate, often very forgiving. But like I say, it's all about someone who wants everything their way. It is a fear of commitment. It has to do with someone who, as soon as it gets to that point, they reject the other person or start ignoring them because they don't want to look at it. They have a fear of moving forward. But what they need to do is see. All they need to do is make that commitment. Someone needs to chill out and relax a little bit here. They need to learn to let go. Yeah, let go of the fears. See, it's all about letting those fears dissolve. Yeah, pushing through any insecurity. Someone needs to push through that insecurity and make that commitment. Yeah, planting the seed, building a foundation. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. See, it takes two people to build. Yeah, we got someone who's feeling kind of sad, like there's not a lot of hope here. Someone might be, so this is someone who feels they've maybe missed an opportunity because of this, a magical opportunity, because of the fear of commitment and the loss of money. I can see it. Yeah. This is someone who's generally a natural born provider. It's about being able to provide. But someone's feeling very sad. See, they're not focusing on the Two of Cups. They're not focusing on it. They're focusing on somebody who already, before they even commit, they focus on loss. So there's definitely regret. Someone might even be feeling maybe a little ashamed here, but I feel, like I say, there's a lot of kindness and compassion here. This is someone who just needs to learn to relax. Like, yeah, see, releasing things that no longer serve. Is somebody here learning their own worth and value? It's self-respect and self-worth. That it's someone who needs to let go of this stuck and stubborn energy, this way too much focus on money. It's all like big time. Yeah. But it has to do with the feelings being mutual, whether somebody really cares and feels the same. Often it's someone who goes about something in a sneaky way to try to figure out how the other person feels, because if they reach out, they may get rejected, right? There's fear of rejection as well, pushing through those insecurities. So someone who's trying to kind of sneak away, right? They're trying to avoid this. But like I say, all this can be avoided just by making that commitment, just pushing through that fears and committing. Yeah. Tell me about the Star. Yeah. See, it has to do with a strong financial foundation, a house and home. There's a lot of hope here. This is an energy of feeling like there's hope. Someone feels like there's no hope, but the other person's feeling like there's some kind of hope. Interesting. I see kindness, compassion, a lot of inner strength. Somebody going within. This is somebody who's a lot stronger than they know. But it has to do with this kindness and compassion. This is someone who just needs to let go. They need to let go of this energy. It's rather negative. Yeah, it's a Five of Cups, feeling sad. The cups that were spilt, it's time to let that go and build the foundation. See a reason to celebrate. Yeah, trying something different, doing things different. Maybe someone who's different than your usual type. Often people feel insecure. They feel someone's not their type, or they're just not the right person. Say practice makes perfect, but nobody's perfect either. So this is where I feel it's somebody being a bit of a perfectionist. They're looking for something perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's an energy of finding someone who's just right. Not too hot, not too cold, you know. Like I say, I see a little test, trying something different. Someone's going to test the water. Yeah, and reach out to someone to see if they reciprocate, if they feel the same. But this is about long-term stability. Legacy, family, money, whatever the issue may be. But this is about partnering up. It's about having a partner, someone who's there through thick and thin. Tell me about this High Priestess energy. There's something there, yeah. See, it's into me, I see. See, this is somebody actually going within. It's about starting it. I feel someone's walked away from someone because they wouldn't commit. Now there's something new coming in. So some of you've got new. But this is so much joy and happiness here. Yeah, this is definitely so much happiness. But it's an energy of someone needing to release things that don't serve them. But it's also someone who needs to know their worth and their value. See, it's all about self-worth. Yeah, I do feel this. The Empress is definitely the energy of a person who knows their worth. And they're confident. Yeah. Tell me about this. Somebody's about to come in and commit here. Yeah, we have someone longing for love or missing someone, a little reminiscing. This is often someone who gives someone a gift, something sentimental to show them that they like them. Someone could be holding on to this and looking at it, feeling sentimental. Could be holding on to that. Something precious. But the interesting energy is this longing for love and this someone giving someone a gift to show them how they feel. Somebody who's not very good at expressing themselves, I feel, emotionally, but it's got to start somewhere. Yeah, look at that. This is an energy of the sense someone feels they need to hurry up because someone's got someone new. I think it's a person who's open, letting people know they're open for new. And I see new coming in and multiple opportunities. So this is somebody who needs to hurry up. Yeah, it's all about hurrying up. But it is definitely of someone who often can feel a little bit overwhelmed, too much happening, too much a good thing. There's just no way this person is interested. There's just no way this person feels the same. You know, it's all these what ifs. But someone needs to push through that fear and they need to make that move. See, gaining momentum. Yeah, look at, that's your energy. See, you're manifesting all the energies of the kings or queens. You have everything you need to manifest your desires here. Yeah, there's the desire. And some of you, it's just a desire for something new, but it is about somebody pushing through that, taking control, self-control, and confidence, determination to succeed. So I am seeing success. This is somebody taking control of a situation before someone either starts something new. Yeah. Yeah. But I do think there's someone who keeps putting on the brakes too. They keep putting on the brakes when it's time to take it to the next level. The other person's like, well, been there, done that. I might as well take this other opportunity and just see where this goes. But I really feel this is someone they're going to kind of take control and hurry up because they're manifesting what they desire. Someone needs to learn to let go of the sense of needing to be in control too. That's another thing that needs to be let go. See, that's the Cancer energy. Someone trying to control their emotions, trying not to get emotionally invested. But someone needs to just let go. I mean, it's nothing wrong with a bit of self-control. There's no need to be, the King of Pentacles, the Empress, these are energies that aren't ruled by their emotions. But it has to do with someone who, I feel, needs to know if someone feels the same. They feel like there's not a lot of hope. So I don't know if this is someone who just feels that I think it's someone married to their job. I mean, just a lot of work here. But it's an energy of finding balance. All the cards are about balance and harmony. Even the Chariot. Someone's feeling that push-pull, though. I can feel it, even though they know they have everything they need to manifest what it is they want. All they have to do is, it's an energy of, it's interesting because it's contradictory. It's like learning to let go of things that you can't control and control the things that you can. Yeah, but it's a person determined to succeed. This is someone going to come in and make that commitment. I'm telling you. Okay, let me just pull this up. Yeah. There it is. See, it has to do with planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Someone's pride getting in the way. See, it's about having to provide. Someone's been there, done that. They've provided before. They don't want to provide. Well, the Empress often provides for themselves, but often you get people who take a step back and look at it. Somebody doesn't want to be there for someone through thick and thin, and they don't want to provide anything. That's why I feel like someone here, I feel like it's an Empress putting on the brakes, breaking free from someone who keeps putting on the brakes. Put it that way. Because it has to do with control. Yeah. See, a little Sag energy. It's energy of breaking free. Someone who's a bit of a free spirit, though. This is someone who doesn't want to provide. And I feel like it's an energy of now looking at things differently. It's not what someone provides. It's what two people can provide for each other. And that's what this person needs to look at. Yeah. Someone coming into this feeling a little bit more positive about where they're going, but there is a need to break free from that, I feel, pattern, habit of behavior with the Hierophant under there. Yeah, see, it's somebody who doesn't follow society's rules. They follow their own path. Yeah, someone's not following their heart, though. That's the thing. You got someone who's not following their heart. Yeah, trying to sneak away. See, someone looking at this. I feel like you're looking for clues. See, there's been hurt and heartache, maybe even third parties. But to me, it's often just a fear of commitment, a fear of being hurt. Yeah. There's been deception, dishonesty. But I feel it's an energy of someone who's felt defeated. A little bit of, feeling defeated here. But I got to tell you, all it is about letting go of control, not trying to control everything, but being determined to succeed. Yeah, so someone planning, preparing, getting themselves ready. So someone kind of almost looking at it like, yeah, they're just going to reject me. They're not interested. But if this is how something's already played out, this is someone who's already been rejected and someone's walked away because the other person wasn't possibly giving them enough attention or didn't want to provide anything. Yeah. One thing about the Empress energy, the Empress is confident. This is not somebody who's chasing after someone because of what they can provide. This is someone looking for a partner. See, two people who are there for each other, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, we got someone who has that, see, the fear. And it's often someone who acts like they don't have money, but they do. They're always stressed about money, finances. Could be the fear of abandonment where someone's walked away, feeling left out in the cold. But this is somebody who's got a lot of lack and negativity. See, they have everything they need, but they act like they don't have anything. But this is the result, is feeling lonely in the end. A lack of love. Yeah, someone needs to let go of this. See, this is about releasing baggage, letting it go. It's time to let it go because it's an energy where it's weighing heavily on someone. This person works a lot too, a lot of weight on their shoulders. This is a person who provides. They take some of the weight off the other person's shoulders. But it's two people who do that for each other. So we have someone who's going through this. And I do think this is someone who needs to, and it's definitely an energy of a person who, it's about starting it. It's about expressing themselves without the fear of being rejected. So someone maybe's been rejected before, and they're carrying that baggage, but it's time to let it go. It's a 10. See, another cycle. This is a situation coming to an end here. And in this new opportunity, I wouldn't be surprised someone's just, like I say, moving on. But it's a person who needs to swoop in and take control, and they need to hurry up. There's a sense of hurry. Yeah. See, victory. What have you got to lose? Win-win situation. That's what it is. All about seeing the light. See, it's about interest. It's about being patient. It's about showing interest. It's about investing. But there's a need to invest emotionally. Because that is the energy of the Chariot. Staying in control of the emotions. As soon as someone starts falling in love or feeling that emotional energy, they put on the brakes. And this is where somebody here, I feel, and it's at crossroads, see, crossing paths, where somebody swoops in to start it. So there's definitely someone interested. Yeah. Yeah, it's an energy of someone often trying to avoid someone, see, sneaking away, going off to lick their wounds because they feel defeated. It's all about control. It's all about taking opportunities that are presented. I mean, the Empress is someone here who I feel has let people know they're open and available for new. Somebody who's happy, positive, high vibrational. Because this is somebody who's not going to budge into somebody who won't make a commitment. So they just simply walk away because they have that inner strength. But it's also someone who's very kind, compassionate. Yeah, often forgiving. Yeah, see, it's all about someone sharing their feelings. Yeah, it's all about being emotionally available, letting someone know that you're emotionally interested, that you're into them. So this is what the Empress wants, somebody who knows how they feel. They feel confident about their feelings. So it's hard to say where this goes, but I do think this is someone waiting for things to kind of calm down. But I do see someone going off to lick their wounds. There's been hurt. Someone here is almost like their own worst enemy, though, like, because that insecurity is that it makes people their own worst enemy. But the interesting part is someone here is just trying to go about something in a way where they're trying to figure out how the other person feels. Yeah, but it's an energy where it can all be avoided by simply just building the foundation, starting things off right. Something probably didn't get off to a good start here, but I'm seeing long-term stability and partnership. This could go somewhere, but it's all about investing. It's all about somebody actually investing emotionally. And this is someone who needs to learn to relax and just kind of go with the flow. See, to stop trying to control everything and stop trying to control their emotions. See, there's balance within that energy too, balanced emotions. Not too much, not too little. See, it's all about harmony. Yeah, like I say, some of you got a new person coming in because you've walked away, but others of you have someone walking away because of a lack of emotion, a lack of investing emotionally. Someone needs to let go. Like I say, I can feel letting go. The situation doesn't serve. So this is someone who feels this isn't in their best interest because the other person's not investing. So there's going to be sadness and regret where someone starts to feel there's no hope. It's a person who needs to relax. That's what it's saying. They need to just relax. Yeah, a little time out, right? But to look at this, see, this is an energy of interest. Somebody who wants to know everything about someone. See, someone's got a new person of interest here. Hard to say, but I do see if someone's got to tell someone how they feel. They got to show that they're interested. They have to invest in this by making a commitment. Take care. Bye for now.